Thanks for tuning in to Red Belt Radio. The following episode is scheduled for one fall. I'm Jason, and this show is dedicated to World Wonder Ring Stardom. Today I'm covering the most shocking events of Stardom's The Conversion, which took place on June 22nd, 2024. Just as we had expected, massive changes have been thrown at the Stardom roster and faction ecosystem. The following will contain heavy spoilers for a few matches from the Stardom event, The Conversion. If you don't want to be spoiled, come back to this transmission later. It seems that no one managed to predict this event perfectly, and how could you blame any of us really? The show itself was geared towards shock value and the notion of keeping us guessing. Let's explore where Stardom goes from here. If you find these transmissions valuable, please give this a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment to let me know what you think. We're going to go straight to the match that affects the most wrestlers overall. The 5 versus 5 elimination war between Oedo Tai and Queen's Quest, in which 4 wrestlers from the Queen's Quest faction were removed as a result of the match stipulation. This contest absolutely deserves a second viewing, since most viewers were no doubt experiencing a sense of tension and concern regarding where things were ultimately headed. With so much on the line and so much uncertainty during a first watch, it's harder to appreciate the character moments and references to past events that were executed here. This battle was already doomed to fall short of last year's cage match at Stardom Sunshine, but it still told a captivating story that had us hanging on every major moment. And the result of this contest is a tragic one, in which Queen's Quest leader Saya Kamitani has been dragged to her lowest point. She has failed as a leader. She has been tricked yet again, this time around by Momo Watanabe. It is Saya's trust in Momo that brought us here to begin with. It is Saya's trust in Momo that cost her this match, cost her the friendships she cherished, cost her the Queen's Quest we have all come to recognize. The results of this contest are going to accomplish a lot for Stardom. Because of the result of this match, Oedo Tai now poses a greater threat as a faction. Natsuko Tora's stock is now elevated, as she has outfoxed her enemies both at the press conference and in the ring. Momo Watanabe becomes a force to be reckoned with at this year's 5-star GP, and her match with Azumi will be even more important. Oedo Tai as a faction will now be more interesting when they face off against other units in Stardom. Saya Kamitani's story going into the 5-star now becomes even more tremendous. For Saya and the 4 QQ exiles, the story of forging new alliances will have fans intrigued. And lastly, we will get to see new team-ups and unique match arrangements as a result. While the devastation of Queen's Quest is by no means a joyous event, it does set the stage for wrestlers like Hina, Azumi, and Saya Kamitani to garner even more fan support, strive desperately for redemption, and work towards incredible payoffs to their respective stories. While the outcome to the match at the Conversion is a sorrowful one, it will bring about many things that we can still look forward to. Next, I must also address the downright shocking result of the Wonder of Stardom title match between Saori Anou and Sendai Girls World Champion Mika Iwata. I don't think anyone can confidently say they saw this coming. Having an outsider seize control of the white belt is in some ways a very clever chess move to be making. For a long time now, outsiders challenging for major Stardom belts have felt like an exercise in futility. But from now on, it will be hard to take these types of title challenges for granted. The match result also places Saori Anou in a unique position as a character. She hasn't really seemed shaken up like this since returning to Stardom in 2023. She hasn't really seemed broken like this. And from this point forward, she will have to learn to become indomitable once again. This match result also implies that the potential for meaningful stories that can be told between Stardom and other promotions is growing. And maybe this will infuse the 5-star GP with even more allure should outsiders be coming to participate. The conversion also presented us with the prospects of Azumi and Miyu Amasaki joining SLK's new faction, Lady C and Hina joining God's Eye, and one or more of the Inaba sisters spending a bit more time in Stardom as a whole. All of these things sound appealing, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next few house shows where we will witness some of the fallout. What do you believe is the most compelling thing to come out of Stardom's The Conversion? Where do you believe the chess pieces will be placed next? What surprised you, and what did you see coming a mile away? If you found this transmission valuable, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment to let me know what you think. Thanks for listening to Red Belt Radio.